Hi, champion family. Here is Maury Atelier. Do you remember him? You saw him on the first video. This is the second part of the first video of his first day at our camp. So he's here, and on this video we will see now it's about joint strength training. So here comes the second part of the video. Joint reinforcement of the lower body. Beginners may find it funny, while top athletes understand the importance of it. The gastrocnemius, a calf muscle, a key part of your strength tools. Adding in standing, pushing off, generating power. These muscles interact with other muscle tools such as flexor brevis and flexor digitorum brevis, which all together, combined and well trained, can generate such strength and power during sport activities for the athlete who is working on that. Here is the moment when I spotted another weak point over here. So here, as you can see, the athlete tried to execute the posture. The only problem is he cannot stand too long on his tools. It means that shows us that there is another weak point over here that we need to improve. Those exercises can look silly, but believe me, that is not.
Il y a un manque énorme au niveau de tes appuis. Ce qui fait que tu manques d'explosivité pour partir une fois que ta combinaison est mise. J'ai pu le voir dans ton shadow que tu as fait tout à l'heure. Et tu manques aussi de stabilité. Ce qui veut dire que même un coup qui ne fait pas spécialement mal, mais dans la fatigue, pourrait rapidement te faire perdre l'équilibre et tomber. Maintenant, tu sais très bien comme moi, when you're not the hometown fighter, what's going to happen? You fall, they're going to counting as a knockout. You see, like a knockdown. And what's going to happen? They're going to counting. So you need to reinforce the legs channel, the legs chain. And how we can do to reinforce the legs from the chain, starting from the bottom. The bottom is the foundation, is where everything comes through. Stability, power, speedness, agility, reactivity, everything comes from the foot. So you have to master it.
So here is another variant of joint foot reinforcement workout. So here we're going to lift up the inside of the foot to stand on the outside of the foot.
Ici, là, on va renforcer tout ça au niveau d'ici, toute cette partie-là. Tu le sens? Voilà. Voilà. En renforçant les joints, ça va vous éviter quoi? Ça va renforcer les muscles qui permettent de soutenir les ligaments, les articulations et les joints. Ça veut dire quoi? Ça veut dire que si par exemple, vous vous retrouvez dans des postures où vos pieds se retrouvent à se tourner comme ça, vous ne risquez pas d'entorse. Parce que ce qui va permettre de soutenir l'ossature et le joint, en réalité, ce sont les muscles qui sont tout autour de cette zone-là. Compris?
Build the strength of your feet will also improve the quality of your proprioceptive sense. Because in boxing, as you know, it's a dynamic sport when you enhance dynamic movement. So you can get pushed and fall into unbalanced position. But because you will have that proprioceptive sense activated, recovery, balance, and attacks will be able into what's considered to be the most complex posture. Here I switched a bit the exercise. I add some dynamic movement because as a boxer, we practice a dynamic sport. So you better choose dynamic exercise to always keep it close to the reality of your field. As you can see, it doesn't really execute really well properly the movements, but I mean, there is a beginning to everything, right? But keep in mind that your career can be short if you don't manage your body properly. Those underlooked exercises are the secret of your longevity career. In this exercise, we're going to drop all the weight on one leg, and that same legs will be stand on the external part of the foot. Yeah, you may feel a feeling of burn inside, but that's fine. It means it's working well and you're well positioned.
Serre bien tes orteils. 6, 7, 8, 9 et 10 encore.
So here, Champions family, we ask him to release the pressure throughout a shadow boxing for two reasons. We wanted him to relax the muscle that have been contracted for a while, and also make him feel the difference now. And now you will hear what he had to say about that right after his shadowboxing, all right? Listen carefully. Funny exercise, have a logic, and are not funny after all, all right?
Je sens que quand je l'ai fait le premier, j'étais trop dans le vitesse, dans les bras. Et les petits exercices qu'on a fait. Je sentais que, surtout au niveau des orteils,
Ouais.
là j'essaie de refaire un petit peu.
Elles sont plus mobiles déjà.
L'exercice.
Ouais.
Et là j'appuyais en fait. J'appuyais avec mes orteils, comme ça. Et ça. On sent que genre, la force là, avec le pied carrément des jambes. Déjà j'ai senti la différence. Sans pour autant accélérer avec les bras.
Ok.
So here, Champions family, we keep working joint reinforcements, but the joint of the wrist, and also combine core training through the plank.
30 là, au minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Strength training are not something only built through bars, dumbbells, kettlebells, but can also be found into body weight training. And I will counsel that kind of workout for amateur boxers who need to keep their speed as a top priority. So that's a must for them. This is a bit different than professional boxing world, where we have to hit strong, stay on the ground, well planted. Amateur have to fly on the ring. So you don't need to be stiff. You don't need to be stiff and stick on the ground. You have to fly, run out all over the ring, just hit the target without to get hit. Amateurs pay attention to the number of shots through. Professional boxing pay attention to the quality of the shots.
Ton corps va continuer de se battre, te donner toutes les ressources nécessaires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 et 10. Allez, 1, descends, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 et 10 en haut. 1, 2, 3, 4, courage, 5, t'as déjà fini, 6, 7, 8, 9 et 10, pause. Tu vois? Est-ce que tu vois la différence, Montréal? Premier jour seulement.
Here is one great exercise if you're looking for to develop your grip strength. It's a good exercise for wrestler, for American footballer, but also for boxers. Wrestler have to, grab people to bring them down. Boxers have to land punch. So you can have all the power as you want. But if you cannot throw a punch without having a wrist flexion, it doesn't worth it. The only thing you will do with all that power is hurt yourself. Because all the power will only end up to your wrists and not your opponent's body. That's the problem. So at some point, you will just injured badly, or in a short-term way, or in a long-term way. And believe me, you don't want to have an injury to a long-term ways because your career will be obviously over.
Le muscle du triceps, le muscle de l'avant-bras, le muscle du dos quand on voit ton cou, le muscle de l'épaule, le muscle de la rotation, de la puissance du départ de l'élan, de la rotation de la jambe. Tu comprends? Tu comptes sur tout ça pour toucher ton adversaire, tu vois? Mais si maintenant tu avais renforcé les petits détails que tu fais là, mais ta puissance serait déjà même encore amplifiée. Tu comprends le truc? Encore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, et oui, descends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 et 8. Donc, ces exercices-là, t'ont fait sentir quoi, Maria?
Là, les derniers qu'on a fait avec les bras,
Les derniers qu'on a fait sur les bouts des doigts.
au niveau de la poigne,
Ok.
La poigne, même l'avant-bras, là, je sens qu'il est congestionné.
Voilà.
Alors que pourtant, j'ai pas fait forcément d'exercice pour le bras. Mais je sens qu'il est congestionné, je pense qu'il y a plus de force
Et tes doigts?
au niveau du grip. Les doigts, au début, là,
Oh,
j'essayais
nous.
de les fermer, c'était compliqué.
Et maintenant?
Tu sens, ouais, là, ça y est. Là.
Tu sens qu'il y a même une
Ouais,
bonne
là, je
petite...
sens qu'il y a une force.
Une force, voilà.
Ouais, ouais.
So here we're coming to the end, Champions family. I'm glad to have you on board. So you saw how Mo Yatali made his first day's debut to our training camp. Was really glad to have him. Was really late. We learned a lot. We analyzed him a lot. We made him a great program. And so stay connected because you might want to learn, everything that we are about to give away through all those videos. You will learn what is good to do for a boxer. You will learn what is good to do for any sport you may come from because we work with all background of sport people, Obviously, because I'm a professional, I've been a professional boxer for long. That's right. I know that a boxer, that's why boxers come to me, because they see me as an authority in the game. But it doesn't mean that we only work with boxers because physical strength, conditioning, and explosivity and speedness and reactivity still the same for every sport. So do not hesitate to follow, comment, and share if you like it. And if you need, contact us in DM. We will be glad to respond to you. See you for the next day.